I'm extremely non-partisan and moderate when it comes to elections. What I see, and I said it, I wrote an article for the Free Press on October 8th. It seemed to me like that was a catalyzing moment in which many people would be lifted out of the delusion in which they'd been living and would begin to increasingly see the world as it is. We interviewed a progressive activist called Brianna Wu, who's a Democratic Party fundraiser, who is loudly now saying that the progressive movement has gone completely off the rails. And I see in the United States among, this is, New York is a good example of this. New York is a city for business. The people in New York generally vote for the Democrat, because they're socially liberal and all the rest of it. I see, Bill Ackman, for example, I had an opportunity to spend some time with him. He's clearly completely woken up to everything that's going on. He started to realize that many of the things that he believed over the last many years were lies, including things that were said about Donald Trump. And I think while I am no huge admirer of either of the two candidates that are running in this election, I have to say, I think after the first debate that we saw, I would consider that a moment of clarity. And I think people need to recognize now that the choice is between someone who they may disagree with politically, but who is capable of wielding the tremendous power that office holds, and someone who's not. While I try to really stay out of electoral politics and not give my particular take, I have to say, I think a Trump presidency would be infinitely better than what we've had for the last 4 years. Not because I agree with every policy position or the style or any of the rest of it, but I just think the leader of the free world should be capable of discharging those duties. And so to the extent that it seems like President Biden or whoever it is that runs in his stead is likely to lose, then that's a moment of hope for me, because I think there's some big problems in the world that need fixing. And while I think it's true that there will be a huge meltdown in the media and elsewhere if President Trump's reelected, I think in Ukraine, which is an issue that I care about, as you know, and in many other parts of the world, I think he will do a better job. Middle East, likewise. The world needs authority right now. The world needs someone to come in and say, everybody back to their corner. I'm not putting up with this anymore. I think we've had too much weakness displayed from the United States. And irrespective of people's personal distaste for him, I think President Trump will bring that.